This is a scene from Fountain Hills, Arizona. As you can see, the protesters are still blocking traffic. This is the main artery into Fountain Hills, Arizona, which is, of course, why they planted themselves there. They've been there for about an hour now. I put up a video about 1 o'clock of this, and they had the tow trucks come and take a couple cars away, but it looks like they're not quite finished yet. And the rally was supposed to be starting very, very soon, but it's clearly being delayed.
Welcome, everybody, to Fox 10 News Now, part of fox10phoenix.com. We are watching and waiting for Donald Trump, expected in the next 30 minutes in Fountain Hills. But as you can see, a lot of protesters have been disrupting traffic in Fountain Hills, supporters trying to make their way to the scene. While we wait for a better shot from our aerials, you are looking at New York City right now as more Donald Trump protesters are taking to the streets. Welcome, everybody, to Fox 10 News Now, part of fox10phoenix.com. We are waiting for a Donald Trump rally set to begin in Fountain Hills. Lots of backups this morning and afternoon as you can see here from the protesters. Earlier, they were blocking streets, and the supporters were unable to come in And you can see this large backup right now. Donald Trump is not even at the site yet. Wow, folks, what an incredible afternoon it has already been. Welcome to the Fox 10 News Now stream, part of fox10phoenix.com. We will be streaming the Donald Trump rally when it does begin, but as I was saying earlier, it has not even started yet, as you can see, with so many protesters blocking those streets in Fountain Hills. There was multiple sites. Let me go back right now to that scene right now as our very own Sky Fox is up in the air giving us these great aerials of this backup now in Fountain Hills at the site of the Donald Trump rally, as this is going to be some time to sort all this out, and Donald Trump is not even at the event yet, so he is en route, but who knows when this event will happen. So protesters tried to stop it. It'll be interesting to see what happens once we do get going here and gets that rally going. Tweet me at Mike Page Fox 10. Let me know what you are thinking of this situation that's been unfolding the last hour and a half, last 90 minutes here on the Fox 10 News Now stream. We've been giving you guys these updates all morning long. It's now gone into the afternoon here. Thanks, everyone, for the tweets. I will be mentioning your tweets live on the air here as we wait for Donald Trump rally set to begin. So tweet me at Mike Page Fox 10. Give me a follow as well. I appreciate everybody being part of the stream here. We got thousands of you guys watching worldwide as this Donald Trump protest is in Arizona. Now we're getting a podium shot right now, waiting for the Donald Trump rally set to begin. You can see the beautiful backdrop of the Fountain Hills Lake there and the American flag as we are waiting for Donald Trump set to begin. I will be mentioning your tweets live as they come in, folks. Thanks to Ann just tweeting me. She says, looks like tow truck owners are going to have a good day. Yeah, they were busy. They were busy this morning and afternoon. So join the conversation, everybody, as you guys are. This is great that you guys are being so social this afternoon as we wait for the Donald Trump rally to begin. We know with these situations with a Donald Trump rally, they're never really on time, but this one should be considerable delay because of the protesters that we saw. And now, Arizona is not the only place where a Donald Trump protest is happening. Right now, New Yorkers are hitting the streets. Take a look at this. They've been marching for the last hour. Let me know what you think about that. Here is another live look at Fountain Hills, Arizona, where it will be taking place. Thanks to all the new followers right now. Minzu, Gary Walker, and MCS, thank you for your new follows. New follows will get mentions on here on the stream. Welcome, everybody, to the Fox 10 News Now stream. We are here for you this afternoon. Special Saturday edition of News Now. Donald Trump in our own backyard of Arizona trying to get to this rally here. And we are in a holding pattern right now for this rally. Donald Trump Army tweeting out saying, these protests only make Trump even stronger. New Orleans loves Donald Trump. Here's a live look of our very own Sky Fox up in the air right now of Fountain Hills. You can see that glorious fountain there is where Donald Trump will be speaking once this rally does start. And there you go. You see some of the thousands in attendance already for the Donald Trump rally set to begin. And we are in a holding pattern here, but you are seeing live images right here from our very own Sky Fox up in the air. All right, you can see that attendance there in Fountain Hills. Welcome everybody to the stream. Continue tweeting me at Mike Page Fox 10. Join the conversation. Let me know what you guys think of the situation so far. Carolyn tweeting, great coverage, Mike. Hope things go smoothly. Thanks so much for watching. Romario saying, hey, thanks for broadcasting this, watching from the Cayman Islands in the Caribbean. And continue to tweet and follow me right there on your screen at Mike Pace Fox 10. I'll be taking your questions. If you have any questions about our coverage so far, let me know. We do have crews in the field. Steve Kraft is there, waiting to cover this event, waiting for Donald Trump to come. You can see the stage there. You can see the attendance. At this point right here, I was thinking that it was going to be even more people. It doesn't look that crowded yet, but it could be all backed up right now from those protesters. Welcome, everybody, to the Fox 10 News Now stream. If you're just joining us, what an afternoon we have already been having here in Arizona. Multiple sites of protesters blocked the streets. I'm going to pull up that video and show you guys as we are waiting. As we are waiting for the Donald Trump rally set to begin. But this is what happened earlier today. Let me get that shot up there for you. Continue to tweet me at Mike Pace Fox 10. You can see there, right there on your screen. Give me a follow as well as we get you guys started here and ready for the Fountain Hills rally right here in Arizona. You can see in the top right of your screen, this is video playback of those protesters blocking streets in Arizona. It was State Route 87 and Shea. Janet saying, for every 2 protesters, there are 100 supporters. Trump chain. Michael saying, great job, Mike. We love Phoenix and Scottsdale. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the stream. Ave Europa saying they stopped being protesters the moment they started to block traffic. Turk asking, what exactly are the messages from the protesters? Well, some of the signs said stop train. Others said derail Trump train and all this stuff. Yeah, not sure about the 2 sections here. Why there's more? It looks like there's a lawn area and then like almost like a VIP area that's closer to the stage if this were a concert. Jake saying, watching from Texas, thanks for covering this event. Well, we appreciate everybody being part of the stream here. We know You guys are busy on a Saturday, so we thank you guys all for watching. We're getting close. We're getting closer to the rally, but as you can see in the top right of your screen, that's protesters were busy this morning and afternoon trying to block traffic, trying to block supporters from coming in. All right there, folks. While we are waiting for the Donald Trump rally set to begin, you could see the main stage here as supporters are lined up, ready to go. Continue to tweet me at Mike Page Fox 10. You can see it right there on your screen as we get going here. Three people arrested so far from what we saw earlier today from those protesters. Okay, right now we could see Donald Trump coming to the site for the rally. This is happening live here, folks. We are waiting for Donald Trump to make his way. Three people already arrested today, and Trump has not even made his way to the stage. You are watching Fox 10 News Now, part of Fox10Phoenix.com. We are watching a live escort happening right now for Donald Trump to make his way to the stage. If you're in the stream and haven't followed me yet on Twitter, do so at Mike Page Fox 10. We could chat during the rally and let me know what you guys think of it once it gets going. Thank you, everybody, for the new follows as they come through. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody being part of this stream. Thousands of you watching from all over the world, as we are expected to go at any moment here. We're going to continue to watch that escort happening right now live as they make their way to Fountain Hills, Arizona. Hi, everybody. My name's Mike Page. Welcome to the Fox 10 News Now stream. What an afternoon we have been seeing today. I mean, it started about 2 hours ago when we got word of protesters blocking streets in Fountain Hills. They were trying to shut down this rally from even happening. Now, I've been covering these Donald Trump events since they've been happening since June. And it should be very interesting to see how this all unfolds at the rally site. You know, typically at his rallies, there's probably about 3 or 4 protesting outbursts. I don't know if that's going to happen here. Seems like a smaller crowd right by the stage, but we'll see how it all plays out right here live on Fox 10 News Now. Like I was saying on the air earlier today, I was saying, guys, you need to watch this rally because at a Donald Trump rally, anything happens. Pretty much anything can go down, anything can happen. So you want to watch that as it happens here. I am seeing your guys' comments coming through here on the stream on Twitter. Continue to follow me at Mike Page Fox 10 and tweet me. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and we'll get going here. And we will get going here for you guys. I know we are just moments away. That escort is getting closer now to the site in Fountain Hills. Lots of action in our newsroom already. Lots of action on the stream. You are watching Fox 10 News Now, part of Fox10Phoenix.com. Kent just tweeting me saying blocking off a major highway and putting innocent lives in danger is not an act of protest, that's an act of terrorism. We can see the Donald Trump escort getting closer to the site, getting closer to the stage. We are moments away. Share this link with your friends. Share this link with your family. Anything can happen at this rally. Thanks to Maria for watching all the way in Ohio. Says patiently waiting, watching from Ohio via live streaming on YouTube. Well, thanks so much, Maria. Share the link out. Tell your friends, tell your family. Everybody's going to be watching this one tonight. You know, usually on the weekends it's your time to just sit back and relax, but not when you have a Donald Trump rally going on in your pretty much backyard here. Let me show you the stage shot as supporters are getting ready. Let's go back to Sky Fox up in the air here, giving you these beautiful aerials. The Donald Trump escort coming closer to the stage. We do appreciate all of you guys watching right now from all over the world. Continue to tweet me and follow me at Mike Page Fox 10. Reading your tweets out loud right here on the stream. Alex saying there's more rioters than protesters at this point. Hey, thanks Pizza Freak 2000 for watching. Pizza Freak saying I'm watching from New York, and also give me a shout out. Well, there's your shout out right there on the stream. Welcome. We're getting started, folks. 3 people already arrested, and Trump hasn't even hit the stage. What's gonna happen today? Any moment now, he will hit that stage. So what's going to happen? Let me know what you guys think. Do you think there are going to be some protest outbursts there at the rally? Let me know. Tweet me at Mike Page Fox 10. I would love to hear from you. And it's going to be some kind of event happening here, right here in Fountain Hills, Arizona on this Saturday. Tuesday is the primary here in Arizona. So politicians are coming out. Hillary Clinton expected on Monday. Bill Clinton expected tomorrow. Bernie Sanders later today. Donald Trump will also be in Tucson later this afternoon, but who knows what time he's going to be there because he's already 50 minutes late to his own rally. He was at the Phoenix Convention Center at 9 a.m. with Fox News Channel Sean Hannity taping a segment that's going to air at a later date. So this is going to be an event that you guys are going to want to watch. The stream is going to be available after after Donald Trump is done speaking, but that'll be up a little bit later. So welcome, everybody. I just wanted to say hi. My name is Mike Page. I'll be controlling this stream here for you and getting you guys all ready for the big rally expected in just a couple minutes here. Let's go back to Sky Fox right now. All right, he's making his way. He's going to get closer to the stage here. And here we go, folks. Welcome. Donald Trump now just making his way out to from the SUV. You are watching Fox 10 News Now, part of Fox 10 Phoenix.
Welcome State Treasurer Jeff DeWitt.
Look at this crowd. What a great group of Americans we have today. The establishment has called us the silent majority. And they try to give us their candidates. But we are not silent anymore, are we? Thank God that we have been given the gift of one of our brightest minds in our country, a true business success, the man who's going to make America great again. This is the proof of why more people have already voted in this election than all the people in 2008 and 2012. Already, with 20 states to go, this and Donald Trump We are so lucky to have him. I don't want to waste too much time before we get to him, but I'm going to introduce somebody else that's going to talk to you today. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the author of Scorpions for Breakfast, the one we know who gave the wag to Obama. Everybody say hello to Governor Jan Brewer.
Hello, everybody. This is so fabulous. I am so honored to be here today with you in support of the next president of the United States, Donald Trump. You know, I've known Donald for a long time, and he is a man that I know has so much integrity, and he is such a thoughtful, kind person. But I will tell you, when you sit down with Donald and you talk to him, he listens, and he has listened to all of you. You know, we have a president who has failed the American people. And it's time for a change. And we here in Arizona we're going to propel Donald Trump to that seat. And you know, Donald has a terrific agenda. He has great initiative for bringing our economy back. He's going to grow jobs, and he is going to look out for the small business. He's going to restructure the tax structure. And not only that, he is going to build the fence. And we, all of us, we are the people. We are the people. Our votes count. And Donald Trump has over 2 million more votes than any of the other candidates, taking us into that primary. So we're going to have a big victory on Tuesday. And President Trump will be back to visit us. And we will be happy and we will be protected. So thank you all so very, very much for all your support. And I tell you, being here in Fountain Hill, is this not drop dead gorgeous? It's beautiful. And today we have with us the toughest sheriff in America. And Sheriff Joe is going to come up here and talk to you in his hometown. Please welcome Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
All right, thank you. America is now going to realize where Fountain Hills, Arizona is. And isn't it great that our next president picked this great town? Actually, don't tell anybody for security reasons, but you can see my house from here. So you know how close I am. My wife can see me on the porch. So thank you for coming. I know we had a little problem. Some demonstrators were trying to disrupt, and because of them, you had to get a little more sunshine, but we made it. And 3 of them are in jail, and so if they think they're going to intimidate you, and the next president of the United States, not going to happen. Not in this town, I'll tell you right now. So, you know, let me just, I want to do this quick because our next president is waiting to come here. But I want to just say a couple of things about Donald Trump. I've been involved in a lot of presidential campaigns, you know that. But I met Donald when he was here the first time in July. Thousands of people came out to see him. Thousands. And that's when I first introduced him. And something gave me, my gut feeling told me that he is different. He's going to do things differently. And also, I'm a senior citizen. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but I do have gut feeling. And from day one, I knew this was the guy. This was the guy. Day one. And I've done some introductions of him across the country, and I'm so proud of him. I know all of you are, because at least we got somebody that's not afraid to speak out or is politically correct or doesn't have some great issues like illegal immigration. And he's saying he's going to build a wall. Yeah, it's going to be built. And I'll tell you what, if they don't pay for that wall, then we should take away their foreign aid in Mexico, and then they'll pay. And another thing, since I lived in Mexico and was a diplomatic attaché, and I've been overseas fighting drugs for many years, guess who the most important person is next to the president to deal with international affairs? That's the Secretary of State. So where was Hillary? How many times has she gone to Mexico and the president to stop the drug traffic and the illegal immigration problem? And why would a former president, Vicente Fox, make vicious comments about someone running for president in our country, which happens to be Mr. Trump? I didn't see anybody get excited about that. But when he makes a couple comments at a rally, they make it a big issue. But anyway, I've got enough to say right now, but I want to introduce Donald Trump, our next president of the United States. Thank you.
Sorry to have to mute it, but we can't record the crappy music that's playing for copyright issues. As soon as it stops, I'll record.
Oh, thank you, folks. Thank you very much, folks. Wow, what a crowd this is. Thank you all very much. What a great honor. Sheriff Joe, I want to thank you. You have some sheriff. There's no games with your sheriff, that's for sure. And Jan, thank you so much. And Jeff, boy, oh boy, we have such great support. And Tuesday is so important. We have a movement going on, folks. We've got to make that movement go forward. You have the establishment. They don't know what they're doing. They have no clue. They don't know how to win. They haven't won in a long time. They pick the people that they absolutely will never win with the people they talk about. Go out on Tuesday and vote. I will never let you down. Remember. And I want to tell you, you know, it's so much about illegal immigration, and so much has been mentioned about it and talked about it. And these politicians are all talk, no action. They're never going to do anything. They only picked it up because when I went And when I announced that I'm running for president, I said, you know, this country has a big, big problem with illegal immigration. And all of a sudden, we started talking about it. And then you had lots of bad things happening, crime all over the place. And for the first time, people saw what was going on. You had the killing of Kate. You had the killing of Jamil. You had so many killings, so much crime. Drugs pouring through the border. People are now seeing it. And you know what? We're going to build the wall, and we're going to stop it. It's going to end. I only wish these cameras, because there's nothing as dishonest as the media. That I can tell you. I only wish these cameras would spin around and show the kind of people that we have, the numbers of people that we have here. I just wish they'd for once do it, because you know what? We have a silent majority that's no longer so silent. It's now the loud, noisy majority, and we're going to be heard. We're going to be heard. So today on Drudge, one of the very big stories were the border agents. They say they support Trump, that Trump is the only one running that has their backs, okay? And they can do the job, but they don't get support from the politicians. Now, why? I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm putting up my own money. These guys are all, I look at them all up and down. We started off with 17. We're down now to 3. Don't we love that? Don't we love it? Don't we love it? We lost the future of the Republican Party last Tuesday in Florida. You know that. He was the future. He was the future of the Republican Party, except I won Florida in a landslide because people are tired of what the politicians are doing to our country. Remember that. They're tired of it. They're sick and tired of it. So we're going to make change, but it's not going to be Obama change. Remember Obama? Change. This is going to be real change. And we're going to have a border. And unless you have a border, you don't have a country, folks. You don't have a country. Remember that. Now, in addition, and we'll go through a list of things very quickly because, frankly, it doesn't take a long time. We're going to end Common Core. We're going to bring education. Will be local. Everybody wants it. We don't want our children educated by bureaucrats from Washington, D.C. So we end Common Core education local. We're going to terminate Obamacare. We're going to repeal it and replace it with great health care for far less money. That's going to happen. That is going to happen. We are going to protect our Second Amendment. Our Second Amendment. Remember, it's under siege like you've never seen before, and we are going to protect it. You know, in Paris, which has the toughest gun laws of the world, no tougher gun laws than Paris. France, tough. Guess what? 130 people dead. No bullets were going in the opposite direction. It was just boom, boom, boom. Same thing happened in California. 14 people, radicalized people. She probably radicalized him. They went in and killed 14 people that they worked with, supposedly that they liked. It's not going to happen anymore, folks. It's not going to happen. We're going to be smart. We're going to be vigilant. We're going to be the smart people. We're going to know what we're doing. We're going to be proud of our country again. Our military is depleted. Our military is exhausted. We don't replenish. We take, we don't replenish. We send the best equipment in the world over to wherever we're sending it. We don't even know. I don't even think we know where we're sending it. And a bullet gets fired in the air, And the people we send the equipment to, they flee, and the enemy takes over this great equipment, and they have better equipment than we do, and they're using our equipment. Those days are done. Those days are done. We are going to rebuild our military. It's going to be bigger and better and stronger than ever. And hopefully, nobody, and hopefully we're not going to have to use it, but I guarantee you this, nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to mess with us anymore. All right? Nobody. I love you too. I love you too. I love you. You know, I love this country. I feel so, I have such a spot in my heart for this country. The people are so amazing. No matter where we go, we have crowds like this. I mean, this is a pretty big one. In Alabama, we had 35,000 people. Oklahoma, no matter where we go, we have these massive crowds. And by the way, are we winning or what? Look at the numbers. Man. You know, it's really amazing. It's really, to me, it's really amazing. We've won now, I think, 21 states, okay? 21. And we've won in massive, massive landslides. Started with New Hampshire. I wasn't supposed to win New Hampshire. Ted Cruz, can you believe it? He wasn't born in our country, folks. He was born in Canada. He's weak on immigration. He's in favor of amnesty. He shouldn't even be in the same category with the people that we're talking about. But Ted Cruz was supposed to win, but definitely was going to win in South Carolina. So I go to New Hampshire. We win in a massive landslide. We go to South Carolina where you have the evangelicals. Now, 68%. But you know, Lyin' Ted, we call him Lyin' Ted. Lyin' Ted. So Lyin' Ted comes up with the Bible high, and he's going with the Bible. He puts it down, and he starts lying. And you know what? The evangelicals don't like liars. So we go into South Carolina. That was his stronghold. That was going to be an easy victory. And Trump wins it in a landslide, right? In a landslide. And then one after another, we go in, we win Nevada, landslide. We win the SEC, we did so great. And then we had a great day on Tuesday. You know that we won 5. And then I hear Cruz the other day, and he's going, I'm the only one that can stop Trump. I'm the only one. You ever hear this guy? I'm the only one. I beat him 5 times. And I said, well, wait a minute. I beat him 20 times. What's going on? Lyin' Ted. He's Lyin' Ted. And, you know, I'll tell you, Kasich is a nice guy, but honestly, very weak on illegal immigration. That's the end of him, certainly as far as Phoenix is concerned. And as far as Arizona is concerned, Kasich is very, very weak, as you know. And, you know, there's another thing that I don't like. He approved NAFTA. When you approve NAFTA, a lot of your businesses that left, and he's in favor of TPP, and so, by the way, is Ted Cruz. TPP is a disaster. It's got Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's a disaster. It's going to take your businesses away. It's going to decimate the automobile industry. You don't want it. You don't need it. We will make great deals. Once I get into office, we will make great deals, but not with massive amounts of countries. You do them one at a time, folks, one at a time, one at a time. One at a time, and if they misbehave and if they don't treat us properly, we terminate and we put them in the shed, and then maybe they come back. So crazy. You know, I built a great company, a massive company, a fantastic company, and I did my filings, and they were so unhappy when they saw it. They thought, maybe it's not so good. It's a phenomenal company, some of the great assets of the world, of the world. Very little debt, very, very tremendous cash flow, all of these things. And I say it not at a bragging, I say it, you know what, folks? Bottom line, this is the kind of mentality we need in this country, at least for a while. At least for a while. We have $19 trillion in debt. 19 trillion. Who knows even what a trillion is? You know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, you never even heard the term. We have $19 trillion in debt, going to 21. They just approved a budget, which is a disaster, the omnibus. They call it the omnibus budget, right? It is a total disaster. It funds Obamacare. It funds Syrians coming into the United States. We have no idea who they are. It funds illegal immigrants coming in and through your border, right through Phoenix and right through, it comes right through Arizona. All of these things are funded with the budget that they approved. And I think it took them like 12 minutes to approve the budget. Not going to happen anymore, folks. Not going to happen anymore. So here's the story, bottom line. The bottom line. It is, first of all, it's great to be with you. This is incredible. We expected, and this was just set up recently, and we had, by the way, last night, I don't know if you saw, we had an unbelievable evening in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I hope they go with us. I hope they go with us. I said, we have to stop there. We stopped, and we had an amazing evening there. But let me just tell you, and the way I finish is very simple. Our country is not winning anymore. Our trade is a disaster. China has, it's one of the great robberies in the history of the world, what China has done to our country. China has been rebuilt because of the money and the jobs we've lost and the money that we've given them. We have rebuilt China. And they know it. I have many friends from China. I don't have any objection to China. I think it's wonderful. I'm angry at our people, not their people. If you can get away with it, of $500 billion a year, folks, we got to get smart. I have Carl Icahn. I have the greatest negotiators in the world. I have the greatest business people in the world. They've all endorsed me. They say Trump's the only one that knows what corporate inversion is. You look at the corporate inversions. Companies, Pfizer, great company. Pfizer just announced they're leaving, the great drug company. Thousands of jobs. They're going to Ireland. Many companies, as you know, are going to Mexico. Carrier Air Conditioner, Nabisco, Ford. Where are they going? They're going to Mexico. Mexico, mark my words, Mexico is a small version of China. And we better get smart, and we better get smart quickly. So, you know, I tell this story, and it's sort of obvious, but it relates to a lot of things. Now, my wife and my daughter Ivanka said to me, act presidential, act presidential. Like in the last debate, I acted presidential, okay? I acted. I didn't hit little Marco, and I didn't hit Lion Ted. I didn't want to hit him. I wanted to really impress my daughter and my wife, and I said, all right, I'll act. And I won the debate. You know, I've won every single debate according to the online polls. I don't know. Because I know that Cruz is a good debater, but he can't talk. You know, he talks. Hey, wah, hey. Not the right guy. Not the right guy. He's not going to be the right guy. And he's not going anywhere, so it's not going to happen. The only one that can go, and I say we make it before the convention, by the way. It's a lot of nonsense. You have these stiffs like a Mitt Romney. The guy's a total stiff. Did he let us down? This guy is a loser. Did he let us down? I mean, here's a guy, goes up. He's so devastated. He forgot to campaign in the final month. He gave it to Obama. Believe me, that election, I'm going to beat Hillary so badly. But let me just tell you. Beating Obama 4 years ago was easier than beating Hillary Clinton now, believe me. And Mitt Romney choked, pure and simple. He choked like a dog, and that's not going to happen. That doesn't happen with me. So here's the story. Here's the story. We're going to tell our companies, come on back, folks, come on back. You left. We had incompetent leadership. You left. And they're not going to come back. They're going to say, we're not coming back. Why should we? We're in Mexico. We're all over the place. Here's what we have to do. You know, Jeb Bush would say, he is not a conservative. I'm conservative, folks, but I'm also like smart, you know, smart. Hey, look, Jeb spent $48 million in New Hampshire. I spent $2 million. I won in a landslide. He was number 6. I mean, give me a break, okay? Give me a break. He is not a conservative. I am a conservative, but you know, they get me on trade because they say he's not a free trader. I'm a free trader, but it's got to be smart trade. It's got to be good for us, not bad for us, okay? And if our incompetent politicians use political hacks to negotiate trade deals, people that have no clue about money or deals, that have not read The Art of the Deal, in all fairness, and don't intend to, it's not of interest to them. Look at John Kerry. Look at the deal he made with Iran. One of the worst deals ever negotiated. One of the worst deals ever negotiated. Look at, it's a disgrace. It's an embarrassment. By the way, on that deal, we should have never, ever even started until they give our prisoners back. You know that. We should have had them back years ago. And once they got back, we should have gone in and told them, oh, by the way, the $150 billion, sorry, folks. We're a debtor nation, folks. We owe $19 trillion. We don't have it. Sorry, you're not getting the money. And you know what? After about 2 days of turmoil, we would have saved, believe me, $150 billion, okay? That deal is such an embarrassment. Well, our trade deals are just like that. Our trade deals, Sergeant Bergdahl, 5 for 1, right? We get Bergdahl. They get 5, who's a traitor. We get Bergdahl. They get 5 of the great killers that they've coveted for a period of 9 years, and they got them. And those guys are now back on the battlefield trying to kill us all, and we got a traitor. Big deal. But that's the way. And by the way, a traitor that supposedly 5 or 6 young, beautiful soldiers were killed trying to find him and get him back, okay? That's our deals. That's the way we negotiate. Not going to happen anymore, okay? Not going to happen anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell our wonderful businesses that deserted us, they left us, and I'm not even blaming them. They had no reason not to, because nobody talks to them. Do you think anybody went to Carrier and said, listen, you're letting all of these people go. You're moving to Mexico. Please don't do it. Ba, ba, ba. Here's the deal. They don't do that. So they move into Mexico, and I would say, whether it's me, I want to do it myself. I know it's not presidential. It's not presidential. It's not presidential for the President of the United States to call up the head of Carrier. Hello, this is the president. But I don't care. It's so much fun for me. I love doing it. Please don't take that away. Please don't take that away from me. I love deals. So whether it's me or one of my killers, because, oh, do I know them? I know the great ones. I know the bad ones. I know the overrated ones. I know the ones you've never heard of that are better than all of them. But whether it's one of these killers or whether it's me, but let me do it, okay? At least with Carrier, please. So I call up. They say, the President of the United States calling for the head of Carrier. Get him on the phone. I say, listen, here's the story. Good luck in Mexico. Enjoy your stay. But here's the story. You let go of 1,400 great people that helped build your company. And I really love, by the way, I love the pictures of your new facility. Here's the story. Every single air conditioning unit that you make, every single one, as it crosses the border, and we're going to have a real border because we're going to have a wall. We're going to have a real border, okay? We're going to have a big, beautiful wall that nobody's crossing. And nobody's going underneath either, by the way, just in case you had any questions. Don't worry about the tunnel stuff. Nobody's going over it or under it. And we're going to have, by the way, a big, beautiful door. And people are going to come into our country, but they're going to come into our country legally. 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 So I tell the head of Carrier, every single unit that you make in Mexico and you sell in the United States, we're going to put a 35% tax on that unit, and I hope it works out well for you folks. And here's what's going to happen. They're going to have lobbyists call me, but I didn't take any of their money. They're going to have special interests call me, but I didn't take any of their money. They're going to have donors, but I didn't take any of their money. I don't give a damn for them, folks. I care for you. And here's what's going to happen. Within 24 hours of that phone call, the head of Carrier and Ford and So many other companies. I mean, you just take a look. I could give you a list. I could read them out all day. The head of Nabisco, leaving Chicago with their big plant, moving to Mexico. No more Oreos for us. I'm not eating Oreos anymore, I guarantee. So here's what's going to happen, folks. I will get a call within 24 hours, and he will say to me, head of Carrier, Mr. President, we've decided to stay in the United States. I said, thank you very much. Build your plant anywhere. I don't even care if you don't build it in Phoenix or in Arizona. I want it in the United States, right? Right? We want it in the United States. And it's going to happen a lot. And here's the story. We are going to start winning again. We're not winning anymore. We don't win at anything. We don't win at anything. We don't win with our military. We can't beat ISIS. How about our great general, George Patton? I love George Patton. He's too tough. He could never be a general now. He's too tough. He's not politically correct. We got to stop with this political correct. And by the way, chipping away, just like I said, they're chipping away at the Second Amendment. They're chipping away at Christianity. They're chipping away at our religions. We're not going to have it anymore. It comes Christmas time, we're going to see signs up that say, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Okay, remember it. Remember it. So, we have become so politically correct that we're totally impotent as a country. It's not happening anymore. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to rebuild our military. We're going to knock the hell out of ISIS, and we're going to come back and rebuild our country. We're going to rebuild our country. Our military is going to be so strong and so respected, and we're going to buy the right equipment. We're not going to buy equipment that was gotten because somebody at that company that sold the equipment had political connections to these characters that I run against. We are going to have a great military, and we are going to finally take care of our great veterans. We're going to take care of them. So we're going to win with the military. We're going to win with the Met. Well, thank you very much. Look at you. Thank you. USA is right. USA. USA. Thank you. So, folks, we're going to start winning again. We're going to win with our military. We're going to win for our vets, right? We're going to win for our vets, right? We're going to win for our vets. We're going to win with education. We're going to win by knocking the hell out of Obamacare, terminating it, coming up with something much less expensive, much better. We are going to win in every aspect of our lives. We're going to win so much. We're going to win with our Second Amendment. We're going to win big league with our Second Amendment. We are going to keep winning at every level. We're going to win so much that you're going to come and you're going to say, Mr. President, we're winning too much. I can't stand it anymore. And I'm going to say, I don't care. And you know where we're really going to win? This is for the people of Phoenix, for the people of Arizona. We're really going to win at our border. We are going to win at our border. And we're going to build the wall. And ladies and gentlemen, I love you. You have to go out. You have to vote on Tuesday. You will never be disappointed with me. I'm not going to disappoint you. We are going to bring our country back. We are going to take our country back. We are going to have victories again. You are going to be so proud of your family, yourself, your president, and your country. We are going to win again all the time. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you.